Shout out to my channel members because they saw this first. If you are an independent DJ and you've been struggling to book corporate gigs, I'm going to show you 2 resources that can help you get booked and start making more money for your DJ business. So the first resource is one that I've been using for years and I booked a bunch of corporate gigs with them. The second one is a newer resource. They actually reached out to me in my email, so I'm going to share that with you so that way you can use it too. I am DJ Fox. I've been DJing for over 26 years. I'm a retired Air Force veteran, and now I DJ full-time as a solo independent DJ. So everything that I'm sharing with you is going to be from real-world experiences. Let's jump right in. So why do corporate gigs matter? Corporate gigs are different because they usually pay well, they're professional, and once you're in the door and you show that you're reliable, they usually keep calling you back again and again. So the goal isn't to get in and do a one-off gig. The goal is to get plugged into a system so that way you can keep getting repeat bookings. And the first resource to help me do that is Scratch DJs with Scratch Events. I've been with Scratch DJs for about 7-8 years, and they connect DJs with corporate events, store openings, and brand activations. Normally, I do about 1 or 2 gigs a year with Scratch DJs. In the past, they have booked me for a Tommy Hilfiger, Burlington Coat Factory, and recently I did JD Sports inside the mall here in Tucson. I recorded a gig log of the JD Sports gig, which I'll link up here in the top right hand corner, and I'll link at the end of this video. And also too, I'll put some B-roll on the screen so that way you can see how it works. So first you apply, then they review you, and if you're a good fit, they'll add you to their talent network. And once you're plugged into the system, they'll email you for future corporate gigs. From my experience, they normally reach out about 30 days prior to the gig. But here's the part where most DJs don't realize. Before they ever book you, they're gonna check your social media. But why does your social media matter? See, what happens is these agencies and corporate clients, they're gonna look you up because they wanna see if you're professional, they wanna see what type of events you do, they wanna see your vibe, your brand, and whether or not you fit their audience. So if your social media does not back up your skills, you may be losing out on gigs before you even get a chance to reply. And that's exactly why I created my social media marketing masterclass. It helps you build a social media page that builds trust, shows your value, and positions you as a professional. So whenever they look at your social media, you're already ready. You're going to pass the test. So now I want to show you another resource because this one works a little bit different. So the second resource is called What the Dance. They put on theme parties all around the US in bigger cities. And whenever they need a DJ, they're going to pull from their talent network. How this works is you're going to create a profile. You're going to answer some questions about your experience and your style. And if you're a good fit, they're going to consider you for gigs in your area. And sometimes in nearby cities if you're close and you're available and the other DJ isn't available. So you won't be flying around everywhere overnight, but being in their network, it's going to open doors based on your location. I'll put some B-roll up so that way you can see their site and their talent page. And also too, I'll put links in the description if you want to sign up. But again, the goal is going to be the same. Get inside the network and opportunity is going to follow. And now we're going to talk about what DJs don't hear up front, and that's how agency pay works. So whenever you work with these agencies, they usually already have a set DJ rate. From my experience, they normally pay about $300 to $400 for about 3 to 4 hour gigs. The minimum I've gotten paid is $200 for a 4 to 6 p.m. time slot, and the maximum I've got paid is $400, and that's from a noon to 4 p.m. time slot. So why this much? And it's because the agency has booked the client at the corporate level. They normally have a yearly contract with them and get paid a lump sum. And what they do is they then subcontract us, the DJ, to work for their gig and pay us a portion of that lump sum. And I'm cool with that because it's going to get you into a system. It's going to get you consistent work based on your location. It's going to get you experience in the corporate world. And depending on the gig, you may only need to bring speakers, a table, controller, a laptop, or just a controller and a laptop. It doesn't matter because they're going to let you know what you're going to need before the gig, so don't panic, but it's super easy. But what's going to start to happen is you're going to start killing it. Your name is going to spread. Another department hears about you, or someone that works there needs a DJ. And what's going to happen is they're going to reach out directly to you instead of going to the agency. Now everything changes. Direct bookings start to happen. This is where you set the rate. When a company contacts you directly, you set your price. Now you're negotiating based off of your value, your experiences, and the results that you've delivered from past gigs. And this is the point where a lot of DJs freeze up. How do I respond? What should I charge? What should I say next? And that's exactly why I built the Professional DJ Business Blueprint. Over 1,000 DJs use this, and it shows you how to reply professionally, how to price yourself with confidence, how to negotiate, and how to turn inquiries into gigs. Because getting the email is one thing, but turning an email into income is a business skill. So to recap, 2 resources that can get you inside the corporate DJ network are Scratch DJs with Scratch Events and What the Dance. Your social media helps you get taken seriously. Your communication and pricing helps you get paid fairly. If you want help dialing in your social media, check out my social media marketing masterclass. If you want a proven system for responding, pricing, and negotiating like you've been doing this for a long time, grab my Professional DJ Business Blueprint. Both links are in the description. And if you want to see that full JD Sports gig log, click the video on the left. If you're one of my channel members, click the video on the right. The agency, they get a yearly budget from that. So why this much? And it's because the agency has booked the corporate client. So why this much? And it's because the agency has booked the client at the corporate level.